Okay. Good evening. So I'm playing some more of the Hobbit. At this part of the game, I need to fight a huge spider, grab an oil can, find a ring for some guy, Corin or something. The graphics of this game, it's kind of disappointing to say the least. I never noticed like this line of light before. I don't know where that came from. I never used to have like a line of light, I don't think. Maybe it's just the dark game. Like a dark game. I was just eating food. I don't remember what. Catching up on food. Oh yeah. I made like disappointing tacos that fell apart. They were like stuffed with like a lot of salsa and not a lot of ground beef. So I had to like circle back and like scoop up the ground meat, which like fell out in the air fryer with like my scoops chips. I was like playing like poop scoop with my chips. So I found out how to use the skeleton keys. You press R2 and on the trap chest and it works automatically. So thankfully I bought many skeleton keys to pre-prep, and I think the spiders in this level also poison you. I mean, this game is Dory's helmet. So, I mean, this could have been cool. Like, I don't know, I feel like playing this on like the original PS2. The graphics aren't as polished. Like, Dark Cloud, that Dark Genie looked really good, dude. Right? That was some pretty impressive graphics, if I say so myself. I felt like I was fighting like Skatizo, and like I felt like I was fighting a RuneScape boss. That was pretty fun. Like there's no differentiation in my brain. I felt like I was playing some like high key, like grotesque guardians. That was pretty fun. Let's get rid of these spiders. Press circle to switch tabs. There we go. He said that water looks foul. I'm pretty sure before I mentioned the book Artemis Fowl. Artemis Fowl it has like a thief in it, and the thief is like a dwarf or something along those lines, and he eats like rocks in order to be a thief, and he like steals art with Artemis Fowl. I know they like fight like ogres in like the first book in like this one room. I know they travel to some like Paris country or something, and they steal like some type of painting. They have like their own like floating elf lady who helps them steal stuff. She's like a police officer elf who has like a headset or something along those lines. I know they made a movie for Artemis Fowl on Disney Plus. I watched half of it. It was pretty good. I read all like 3 of the books out of the series. I read like 10 of the series of Unfortunate Events. I talked about all the books I read in my Vampire Knights PS2 shooter game. I feel like discussing more books. I'll eventually read my Game Informers. Like when I'm too tired from work or whatever. I could get into Game Informer readings. So here's a dead tree. I need to throw a rock at it and knock it into the water. There we go. So circle, R1, and square. Wonderful. Sadly, this is a game that not many of you can play. I understand that. You can't always, like, play along the game with me. I know. I know they did make KOTOR, like, on, and with all the Star Wars hype going around. I can press R2 to use my skeleton key. I know with all the Star Wars, like, everyone's like, oh my god, like, Star Wars, like, this is so incredible, like, everyone's playing Star Wars now. So, like, my KOTOR video is getting, like, I don't know, so many views with all my friends. Just logging in on mobile, like, trying to just hop on board the Star Wars hype. And essentially, like, it's just not, it's a very difficult game. Not many people can play it. Alright, let's beat up these plants real quick. They look cool, I mean, the graphics are kind of lazy in this game, but they do give you, like, the holographic sword. Like, fuck it, make his sword glow. I like his cool glowy blue sword. Just give him the master sword immediately.
Camp. Oh. Oh my.
Because I know, like, the Zelda series, it's like no, withhold the Zelda sword, withhold the master sword until, like, the very end of the game, and then pixel perfect. Oh, there's a broken sword right there, near the oil urn. That's interesting. Okay. So here is a knight.
Hello.
Who are you?
It's Corwin.
You don't look like any
Who are
elf
you?
or goblin.
You don't look like any elf or goblin. I am Corwin, huntsman from Lake Town.
Hello. I'm Bilbo
Hello,
Baggins.
I'm Bilbo
a Hobbit of the
Baggins,
Shire.
a hobbit of the Shire. I'm looking for my friends. Did you see 13 dwarves run through here?
No.
No, but I did see the spiders carry about a dozen wriggling bundles of spider silk through that web. My friends were not so lucky. The spiders killed every man in my camp, including my brother.
I am sorry about your brother.
I am sorry about your brother. You could burn through those webs if you had enough oil. You will find some in the camp to the north. Okay. So I'm gonna run to the left over here. I actually did not see where he got the oil canister from. But I know where he gets the ring from while he's fighting the spider, so this part looks pretty difficult. You have to beat, like, a lot of plants. I'm just gonna throw rocks at them. Yeah, it's not working. Pretty sure the staff is relatively better, arguably, for this part. Okay. Yeah, the graphics in this game aren't too good. I know, like, being a fan of Artemis Fowl, I could kind of pretend a little bit that it's a bigger story than it seems. And my appreciation of Zelda having, like, the Master Sword, I guess you could kind of understand why it's relatively cool. And then you factor in just, like, a general appreciation of Lord of the Rings. and the Harry Potter video games, and you could understand why it's somewhat important to play this game, but also if you contrast that to the newer Horizon games, you could also see why I'm kind of wasting everyone's time here. Especially factoring in just straight up buying a PS5 and playing Demon Souls. Like, why not just get the
There's
full,
nothing like this in Hobbit.
like, Dark Souls 1 remastered experience again for the first time, except on a PS5. Oh, you actually have to choose which one you jump on? Okay. I did not expect that. Okay, that worked out. That's kind of weird when you think about it. Like, the guy on YouTube plays the game so precisely. It's very odd. Like, it's super weird, like how accurate the people on YouTube are. Because some of the puzzles are kind of ridiculous. Like, really ridiculous, dude. Like, he actually jumps back and grabs that diamond too, which is super odd. Like, I don't know, dude. That's weird to me. Like, I am but like a humble hobbit. I don't aspire to much. My main goal is just to talk about Artemis Fowl with the nice Hobbit folk. Let me drown in my pool. I feel like I'm playing Inside right now. You guys know Inside, the video game by Playdead. Very fun. You like fill up everything with water. It's such a cool scene. I always am a huge fan of it because I like water a lot.
These spiders ruin everything they touch.
These spiders ruin everything they touch. Okay, let's just use that automatically.
Should help burn those
Alright, so I got the oil I need. Let me just beat all the spiders up real quick. Get some EXP for my health. You can lock on with triangle. That works. Perfect. I'm sure there's a fast way to heal. I forget what it is. So I'm just gonna press start and heal. But yeah, at the end of the game, you gotta fight in like a little like combat scenario, like a Hobbit combat scenario. And it was kind of fun. I don't know if it'll be as cool. It's like the beginning of the game, like where everyone is like fighting and stuff. Except now you have the Master Sword instead of just like a staff. It's like the end of Metroid Prime. I think this is the beginning over here. So I just need the oil canister to give to him, but I'm gonna get his brother's ring as well by fighting the spider boss. I used to read with people in my class. Not really. Like, I read in my class. I was new though. So it's like being a new person reading books, they're like, "Oh, like he's new. He's reading books." Okay. So let me fight the spider. Because you don't just simply, like, pick up reading books or playing RuneScape. I never tried to introduce RuneScape to anyone. I was like, that game's way too complicated to explain. Damn, dude. I don't know if I can beat this boss. I get to hit it while it's on the floor, too. I want to play some Tomb Raider. That would be very fun. It's such a complicated game series, though. I'm sad I lost my Resident Evil playthroughs, but I guess I could do those eventually. I'm not doing those for a while. Tomb Raider could be fun, though. I always like the piranha plants and stuff. Or the piranhas? Yeah, the piranhas. Those are cool. And the rolling rock with the spikes before the piranhas. The T-Rexes, dinosaurs. Like the earlier classic Tomb Raiders. The mansion with the pool and the butler, the creepy butler. That was fun. Yeah, these simple graphics are way more fun for me. Like my Hobbit brain can't really handle all these advanced graphics. Alright, so here is the ring for this guy. Guess I could take a picture now of the ring. For the stream.
Oh, someone must have lost this.
Yeah, those.
I'd better keep it safe.
These chests are like impossible to open. They're like kill on sight. I don't know if it was always like that. But you definitely make way more than it costs to buy the skeleton keys, I'm pretty sure. And you definitely need to do it in order to get the health potions. The guy in the YouTube video, he's just like, oh, no, I just have mad health potions, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. I've always had infinite health potions. Come on. I had to do all of that over. Spider fight. Where the fuck am I? Jesus Christ, dude. That was so dumb. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. What a dumb jump. That guy on YouTube is trash. I've only been live for 18 minutes. 18 minutes. The other dude I drowned. Very upsetting. That was a difficult run today. That run beat my ass. Okay, dude. Why do they have to have death in video games? So annoying. Death is like for poor people. right? Like, why would you die unless you were poor? That's what I want to know. Okay. So am I at least near the spider fight? I hope. I don't know if I could do this more efficiently now. That's crazy as fuck though. Imagine never going to the city once with someone. It's so weird. I think that's very weird.
Burn those thick webs.
Alright, so I got the oil. Like super odd. I like went once with like my friend and his GF. I literally have like, it's so obnoxious. So obnoxious. Okay. I guess I could take a picture of the spider, right? Why not? There we go. Yeah. It's like a spider bite. In my Destiny Lightfall Part 2 video, I'm pretty sure I showed the grenade launcher with the spider. It shoots spiders in it. Pretty sure that was part 2. And then in part 3 at the beginning I show off a red skull on the YouTube. There was like some dude standing next to me with like the red skull helmet. That was pretty cool. So I got like all of the helmets and like all the cool helmets and stuff on my thing. I saw that Destiny tracker on Twitter. They're talking about bringing back certain raids. But it's like, I really don't feel like loading it up again, dude. It's like, stop like bringing along like little spider bait. Like I got the main DLCs to go through anyway, so like, dude, do you really think like I want to like chase after the game? Because their raids, like, you can't even do them by yourself anyway. So, like, what's the point? And it doesn't even auto pair you up, maybe. Some of them pair you up. Like, some of them do pair you up. I was doing whatever the thing was with the dude, and they paired me up. And as long as not everyone died at the same time, you guys could respawn. That was relatively fun, I guess. I mean, the Dreaming City was pretty fun. I'd personally rather play... I would rather play the Star Wars video game. And that's saying something, considering I would much rather not play the Star Wars video game. I was talking before about... I like Battlefront 2. The graphics are cool, the Stormtroopers are cool. In the first Star Wars game, Jedi, whatever. The lightsaber fighting looked cool. And like the dodging and all that stuff. Like it was very much like Uncharted. But it's like,
I say, Cohen, I found this ring in
I
the
found
other
this
camp.
ring. Is this yours? Alright, press start to skip. Okay, so I could save and then put the oil on the fire. I'm just gonna put the oil on the fire and then save. Hopefully I don't have to run forward after I do it. A can of oil. Nice.
The path is
I
clear.
burnt away
Good luck
the
finding more
spider
friends.
veil. The path is clear. Nice. Over here. Hey. They put so much work into the Destiny 2 graphics. Is that fucking crazy? Like the CGI, like the level of detail in that shit.
Nori's
That's
cave.
like
I must be on the
actually
right
fucking
track.
insane, right? Like just think, like just actually like think about it though. Like you're not even amazed. Like okay. Like Emperor Callus has a cup, so your point. Like the Watcher, okay, he's going to the moon, and he looks like a train. So your point being. All right, so I didn't watch. Oh, look at the frogs. So I didn't watch the YouTube for this part of the game. Did I save? I hope I saved before I hopped over here. I assume I did. Yeah, I didn't watch the YouTube for this part. I hope it's relatively easy. I mean, some of those puzzles were kind of ridiculous before. I don't want a game too long, to be honest. I'm gonna probably call it GG's here, unless this is the end of the level. Because my parents probably gonna get home soon. And they'll be like, and I don't want to hear that. So, it's like the new thing. I'm gonna go cross my feet into position and do like this shit.